Braca. Braca, braca, everybody. We were told that smart dust, seraphims would eat all the days of their life. And now they're not hiding it. They're telling us straight up they're eating souls. They're telling us straight up they're handling you, cooking you up in some soup, never be the same. Which we already seen. But what we're going to look at is we're going to see all the family members. Who with it from who ain't with it. This lady points out a very, very war ready in the house. Good point. Who is he talking to? What is he saying that he not saying? People take souls, man. There'll be brothers against sisters. Mama against a daughter. There will be 3 and 2 in a house against each other. We don't see that. Sure you do. Sure we see these allegations. Sure you can see sacrifices. Sure you can see they have no control. Malik Golf in the building. Braca. War ready with the bullseye. All right. Let's get down to it and see what they say. See if we telling the truth here.
We got to talk about this. Okay, so I was just about to put the baby to bed, and I came across this on TikTok, and I only got halfway through it and immediately started getting hits from Spirit. And we need to talk about it right here, right now, before I lose all of it. So we got to talk about this. Okay, so I was just about to put the baby to bed, and I came across this on TikTok, and I only got halfway through it and immediately started getting hits from Spirit. And we need to talk about it right here, right now, before I lose all of it. So, DC Young Fly. So we know he's a sellout, okay, number one. He is part of the okay? And let's just go from there.
How y'all doing? Pastor, ain't gonna be long. I see it on your face. You like, what I'm here for?
Crickets. That's not funny. Whatever.
First off, we want to say God is the greatest. All right.
Which God is he talking about? Because watch this.
And when I talk with passion. So I want y'all to bear with me. Listen closely.
I'm listening closely.
Mama. I call you mama. We've been introduced since 2003. Big bro. So, you know, it's real family. Corey, what's going on?
Pause. Now, I don't know whose family here. I don't know relations. I don't know any of these people. But look at this middle guy's face. He ain't having it.
Watch what avocado does to belly fat.
Fun fact, if you add avocado to a salad, you will absorb more of the polyphenols in a salad than you would if the avocado wasn't there. They're almost pure fat and fiber. And again, it's fiber that your gut buddies love. Have it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can actually cut it in half, scoop it out with a spoon, put a
He ain't having it, okay? And when DC Youngfly is talking, my soul, my spirit says he's talking directly at this person. I don't know who this is, so please, if you know who this is a warning to him. This whole speech is a warning to him. I kid you not. Listen. They're laughing. He ain't moved.
Y'all gave us an icon. Y'all gave us a legend. You know, we all on borrowed time.
When he says us, now you got to think of their own lingo, okay? And we're all on borrowed time. You gave him to us. That soul is ours. And everybody here is on borrowed time, okay? Keep going.
So the things that he accomplished while he was here, we want to let y'all know that we're going to continue on his legacy.
Y'all are going to continue his legacy? His family can do that. His fans can do that. You understand? No. They're saying like they own his soul almost. Keep going. That's not the part I'm trying to get into.
And even through the small amount of time, it made a big impact. You understand? And I know he's the head of the household, and a lot of people in here is probably questioning.
Here it comes. This is what I'm talking about.
Now, there's two ways to ask questions. The first way to ask questions is you're asking because you're trying to learn the knowledge so you can apply it to future understandings. And the second way to ask questions is you're questioning because you want to question the reasoning for what's going on.
So he's about to say, yeah, don't question because you want to know what's going on. Don't look into it. Ignore that part of why it actually happens. Ignore that part. Ignore, this could be a whole freaking setup. Okay, my hubby don't follow this at all. And we were speaking today, and he brought it up, and he don't bring stuff up like this. And he was like, oh no, that was wifey. And I was like, hey, you have no idea, because that's literally what my reading said, and he was like, no, she's the only one that can get to him. So right now, if you go back to that person I just saw, I feel in my soul so heavy that I had to stop what I was doing. I was eating dinner to come do this video to tell you this is a warning to him. He's questioning it. He's questioning it, and they don't want him to. I got chills just saying that shit. Hold on. The Amumamari does not want them digging. Period. You want the money to continue to flow? Don't question nothing.
And the second way of questioning can be disobedience.
Disobedience? To the Mumunari only. Because I'm sorry, if this was unjust, justice should be served. Even in the eyes of God, if you believe in that. Okay? If you believe in Jesus, Jesus wants people to have justice too. Okay? If that's what you choose to believe in. But that's not what he's talking about. He's talking about the Mami. Okay? Disobedience to who? Because I want to look into what happened to my family member. Disobedience to who? Nobody run my life but me. That's...
Stop measuring your blood glucose the old way. Try the latest 2024 model of our blood glucose, blood pressure, and blood oxygen monitor. Simply click onto your finger, and in just 3 seconds, it measures your blood glucose, blood.
That's crazy. Look at him.
So we always have to go with the first way of how we ask questions, not.
And he's looking at dude saying, you need to go with the first way of how we ask questions. Knock that shit off. Get off that path, or it's going to lead you to the same place.
Why is this happening? Not why is this.
Don't ask why this is happening. Don't ask why he passed away. What? What, just like Jackie O? Don't ask why. Huh? This is serious. I don't know if y'all really truly understand this. Oh, honey.
It's happening to me. No, we have to ask God, what is the purpose? What is
The purpose is sacrifices. Sacrifices and money-hungry, disgusting individuals.
the lesson?
The lesson is it's the closest people to you. Keep your freaking circle small.
How do I apply this to my future understanding? Because
Anybody that tries to come in the circle is not allowed in the circle. You only let people in the circle that you seek out, not the people that seek you out.
this the end. He's at peace. One day we too.
You're not at peace. You want justice. You want justice. Think about it. If you was murdered, would you be at peace? Sassy out. Would you be at peace if you was murdered? Absolutely not.
Shall do this. He's still leading. He said, I got to go to see what's going on. But as you can see, I'm still leading. You shall follow. So at the end of the day,
I'm not following him. We see where all his people go.
hey y'all, Mom, I want to let you know because we talked yesterday. And when we talked yesterday, I was just observing, and I want you to know that you are being obedient.
You're being obedient to the Mamuma Mari. Good job. You're being obedient. What kind of shenanigans is this?
The way you spoke, your energy, the way you talk, your head. Corey said it yesterday. She said, I'm going off how my mama going. But how you move.
Him. This is about him. His speech is about him. Confirmation. He can't breathe. His speech is about him. They're trying to recruit him. Everybody else is already in on it. He looks so fearful. Look at his eyes. He looks fearful. He knows things, and he has trauma in his eyes.
Emma, is how we supposed to move during these times. Because all the morals and the doctrines, this is the only time that we really apply it. When we heard
Doctrines? Oh, yeah. Let's all be indoctrinated. Great.
Job, everybody go read the book.
Are we talking about Job again? Didn't you mess that up on your wifey's thing?
Job.
Why he keep messing with his nose?
Just read the book of Job. He took everything from Job. He kept snatching everything from Job. And Job, like every Christian that, everybody like, I put so much good into the world. Why so much bad coming to me? He like, you know what? I ain't really been bad to nobody. I just want to talk to him. I want to ask him why. Why he doing this to me? God looked at him and said, who are you talking to? Why not you? This is the time for you to praise my name. This is the time for you
Don't know the ball. Hello.
to tell the other people through the midst of pain, I'm the one that's giving you the strength, fool. So when people think you crazy, Mom, you ain't crazy. You being obedient.
Oh my God. This does not sit right with me.
And I'm here to tell the family, big bro, so it's time to be obedient. It's time to take.
Oh my God, I freaking told you it was a message to him. I freaking told you. It's time to be obedient. Nah. No.
Dodge. Because I know the Twilight Zone is real, but guess what?
The Twilight Zone is real, okay.
It's real. This is the real. And I understand the pain. This is a familiar pain. And I'm here to tell you as a soldier, I'm strapped up with you. I'm ready to fight with you.
You just said don't question shit. How you fighting if you cowarding because you ain't questioning nothing? You tell him just swallow that, take that loss. We're gonna bump you up. Don't worry about that. We'll make sure you get bumped up, just like I got bumped up. I freaking called that shit. I didn't see this part.
You understand?
He not having it. This boy right here is not having it. Homie over here done put the glasses on because the face of shock was in his eyes. Shock from seeing something. Not the death. Not that wasn't a death shock. That was something he saw and somebody told him.
So continue to be a leader to the family. Listen, it ain't over with, y'all.
So take his place. He didn't want to sign over. Look where he at. Continue it. Watch what happens.
It ain't over with. He did what he was supposed to do.
It ain't over with. Told you.
All on borrowed time. Nobody in here know how they gonna leave. But when you leave and we meet our maker, we want to make sure, hey, wasn't I obedient? Didn't I do the best I could?
Isn't money the root of all evil? He sure has plenty of that.
So we're gonna keep his name.
The rich. How does that say? When the first will be last and the last will be first. Well, he's first. Anybody with all these millions of dollars, they're the first. The last is the ones that don't have nothing but pure love in their heart and riches in their heart and soul. See, they trying to confuse people, man, and I see through it.
I'm alive and I want to tell the family I love y'all and I'm here with you forever. Keep God first, everybody. Come on. I love you, be a lesson.
Tell me your thoughts on that, because that literally had me in chills and not the good ones.
How to eat white rice and stay thin like in Japan.
Rice is unfortunately pure glucose in starch form. It is one of the fastest ways to raise your blood sugar of any of the starches. But the Italians are actually very clever with their starches. They purposely undercook their rice in their risotto so that it takes much longer to break down the starches in those two foods. But what about people who use rice in a different way? Turns out 4 to 5 billion people
Braca.